A package has arrived. Let's take a look. Welcome back, everyone. We've got another RLC car to take a look at today, and it is the much awaited RWB Porsche 930. Oh yes. Straight away we have a Porsche official licensed product sticker on there on the outer box, which is pretty interesting. Let's grab a kniff and we'll get stuck right in. I'm going to talk about the sale of this a bit later on in the video, at the risk of my views all dropping off at the end. But yeah, there's a few thoughts and things that happened with this car. But anyway, let's get stuck in. Super excited for this one. Oh. Starting off, what an awesome looking case or box or sleeve. I suppose it's a cardboard sleeve. What an awesome cardboard sleeve this car comes in. Really, really cool artistic rendition of the car there. Redline Club. And I really like the design on this. It's just really, really cool. Got some very small text here, so I'll freeze on that. How do you take one of the world's most recognisable sports cars and make it stand out even more? Simple. Not really. You let Master Porsche customizer Akira Nakai, I assume that's how it's pronounced, and his RWB brand get his hands and tools on it. Every Porsche he works on is one of a kind, creating a true work of art. One deep-rooted belief that goes into Nakai's work is that sports cars should be driven, and driven hard. They should not live in a garage as a trophy that occasionally sees the pavement on weekends. Buy it, drive it, push it to its limits. I can definitely get behind his beliefs on that. This Hot Wheels version of a Porsche 930 is in lockstep with RWB, and this RLC casting is vastly different from its predecessor. Stunning teal Spectraflame paint seamlessly blends with metallic gold RWB graphics. The car also features matching exhaust, engine roll bar and wheels with silver foil lips. This car is more than a showpiece, it's a true one-of-a-kind masterpiece. Really struggled to read that one, I'm not sure why. Porsche, official license, blah blah blah. Let's just get into it, because that's what we're all here for. Oh yes. Oh yes. That is pretty sweet. Loving the colour scheme on this one. Right. It's on screws. Let's open it up and take a closer look. Let's grab a screwdriver. That wants a longer screw in it, doesn't it? My God. There we go. Finally unleashed the beautiful Porsche. Just angled down a bit and zoom in on that. Oh, what an awesome looking thing that is. The teal Spectraflame looks really, really good. Massive deep arched wheels as well, the silver around the outside. RWB stripe. Yeah, the colour scheme just looks really, really cool. Give you a closer look at the front there of the Porsche logo, the indicators and the lights. Got the wiper detail there. Got some little door mirrors as well, side mirrors, which is nice. They've been done in black on this one, but it suits the look. Do you know, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind more RLC castings to just have unpainted or like simple painted mirrors, rather than paint them in Spectraflame. I'd happily have them just in flat black over not having them at all. I think that looks absolutely fine. Got the kind of race style screens with the air flaps in the sides. Got the sun strip over the windscreen there as well. Looking absolutely awesome. Oh, look how wide it is as well. The wide body looks so awesome. You can see me! Oh, I've been crushed. That's enough of that. The camera's picking up a kind of like speckled effect. It doesn't look quite as clean on the... Yeah, the camera makes it look quite dirty. To the eye, this is a really... It looks more like that. There you go. It's like really clean. Like really, really nice looking. The camera must be just so good at picking out all the little defects. To the eye, this thing just looks absolutely stunning. Absolutely perfect. So I absolutely love those wheels. Super deep dished wheels. The rear spoiler on there as well. And the rear bumper delete with all the exhausts at the back. Some decent detail on the bottom of the engine there and those exhausts. Now, it looks like it has opening doors. It does indeed have opening doors if you can get them open. So we've got that awesome roll cage in there with the matching colours. Decent bit of interior detail. We'll try and get the camera to focus in on that. So that's really cool. And then of course the opening rear. Oh yeah, that works really well actually. Ooh, that latches up in place really well. I thought this was just going to be like all loose and floppy, but no, you can hear it. It latches up in place really nicely. It is a plastic spoiler on top, I will admit. That's a little bit naff. I would have rather it had a metal spoiler on there, but you know, I guess they've got to cut corners somewhere, keep the costs down, although they are ridiculously expensive, might I add. And there is the rear engine detail. I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit disappointed on the rear engine detail. I think it is only plastic, obviously, but I just think it could have been... Well, actually, no, it might actually be die cast, you know. No, I'd stand corrected. I think that might actually be die cast. It's just not the most heavily detailed. It just seems a little bit blobby. But hey, it's a small little die-cast car, so, you know, we can't complain too much. But yeah, other than that, absolutely stunning car this. Really is cool. Absolutely love that. And to be honest, it's yeah, it's a surprise really, because I almost wasn't afraid to miss out on this one, which is new. That does look so cool sitting there though. It's a really nice colour scheme. Wow. Yeah, there's my thoughts on it and a pretty good look at the car. I'll do some more B-roll shots of it while I yap on for a bit about other things. But somehow I've already recorded for 9 minutes. How have I done that? So I logged in on the dot to pick up this car and immediately faced the issues of car error. Not actually had this problem before, but I'm used to hearing all about these issues. So I went through all my old tabs of things I wanted to remember, yet forgot about and haven't deleted. I had about 4 Mattel tabs open, so I deleted them and went back and I was able to check out and buy the car. Don't know if that was actually the problem or whether it was just fixed by the time I'd done that, but who knows. Turns out a lot of people were affected by this on the UK site, and a lot of people unfortunately missed out because of it as well. Later on, in fact a few hours after I'd ordered it, I got a notification saying it had already shipped, which was absolutely unbelievable. That is really cool. And yeah, that was so fast. However, I did then notice a bit after that, it started coming out that a lot of people from the UK and Germany were having their orders cancelled. Some people even got 2 and their order for both was being cancelled. So I don't know if the site error or perhaps they've somehow oversold has caused a problem. I don't know. But it's as if like they were shipping them out and then went, oh, we've sold too many, I'll just cancel the rest. I don't know. Very upsetting, and I'm very fortunate to have got mine, but I do feel bad for those who missed out, who thought they didn't. But what kind of made me want to talk about stuff at this point in the video is all the people I saw on the US site in the forums that just bought 2, or like, oh, they've gone in and, oh, got my 2, or they buy as many as they can that they're allowed to. I personally believe that this release should have been limited to 1 per customer because it was a hyped forecasting, and I'll get into a possible theory on why it was 2 in a minute, a bit of a conspiracy as such. But I just can't believe how many people were in for 2. And I don't know, I don't get why you need 2. And this was even more exaggerated by the fact some people that had the car already ordered through OD, the expensive thing you pay yearly to guarantee you certain cars you want, even they were there in the store page trying to get a second one. Like, do you really need two of these? So of course the extra people there trying to get multiple are slowing down the servers. So OD is actually slowing down the site page for everyone else who hasn't got it, because half of them are in there trying to get a second one, because it doesn't guarantee them getting multiple. A lot of people are complaining that OD doesn't let them have the full amount, but I could see why Mattel don't do that. Like, firstly, how rich are you guys that you're just out there buying two of every release? I honestly can't believe it. I can understand it for a blister or a carded card, but not one of these ones. But for a release like this that is just out in the open, that you can just, you know, literally unscrew and take out of the packet. Like, I can take this out, I can enjoy it, I can display it like this, I could screw it back in the box and display it in the box, whatever. I don't see why you need to buy... Like, why do you need to buy two? Do you really, like, want one literally untouched by your own hands? I mean, someone's definitely had to touch this to put it in the box, even with gloves on perhaps, but it's... I don't know, do you really need it where you just, it's never been out of the packet? That just seems silly to me. Really, really silly and not worth the money. Like, how rich actually are you guys ordering these? Damn. Like, is it just a poor person problem that I'm experiencing here? Like, do I just not get it because I'm not rich like you guys? I don't know. And the conspiracy I said about is perhaps Mattel knew what they were doing. Perhaps they, and I've got this from a comment I saw on the forum as well, perhaps they increased it to make the secondary market value greater, because obviously they knew people wanted this car, they knew people were going to miss out. Yeah, they didn't limit it to one per customer, they made it two, because let's face it, that just means more are going to miss out and more are going to be on the secondary market trying to buy them. That ups the price, so that makes the cars look like they're worth more than Mattel are actually selling them for. So you're going to go out and buy them from Mattel because, well, they're worth the money, right? Because personally, I think 44 quid is a lot of bloody money for what this is, and possibly, arguably, not worth it. But unfortunately for the collectors who just love collecting cars, we're left in this kind of minefield of sludge where we have to trade through past all the bots and everyone buying up all the cars just to resell them, just because of pure greed of the company and the scalpers who try and profit from them. But yeah, I don't know, that's just my weird little take on it. I was just surprised to see how many are buying two of the acrylic cars, especially with how much they are nowadays. But as always, there's the issue with bots and scalpers, but I'm not getting into that on this one because we just know they're a problem and we just have to kind of deal with it these days. But anyway, thank you for listening to my ramble. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Be sure to let me know what you think of the car down below in the comments. If you think I'm wrong and buying two is the way to go, do let me know why you buy two down below. I really would be interested to know. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I wish you all the best. Hopefully you can, if you did miss out, as I know a lot of you unfortunately did, hopefully this car won't be too much or too difficult to get on the secondary market. But yeah, as always, I wish you all the very best and best of luck in your peg hunts. But for now, I'll see you again in another video.